Drivers, start your engines. I'm Angela Roach, and this is Behind the Wheel, powered by HireMaster. The U.S. economy filled 390,000 jobs in the month of May, which is higher than the expected rate of 328,000 by Dow Jones. Companies are continuing to hire, causing the unemployment rate to be held at the lowest since the late 1960s at 3.6%. The average hourly earnings increased by 0.3% from April and increased by 5% year over year. Despite these gains in the employment market, the U.S. has still not recuperated all of the jobs that were lost in 2020 due to the pandemic. Total employment levels are still 440,000 jobs below the pre-pandemic levels, but that number is slowly decreasing as more and more companies are hiring. Since March and April, the employment market has hired 22,000 people to bring the market that much closer to pre-pandemic levels. There are still numerous industries in need of workers, especially the trucking industry. Check us out at www.hiremaster.com to find out more and let us help you join the trucking industry. Now let's go out to Candace Rivers for the Fits Possible tip of the day.
Hey y'all, it's Candace here with our Fits Possible Trucking Wellness Tip of the week. This week is all about your dreams, your goals. I want to encourage you to take those dreams, to take those goals and take them out of your mind and put them on paper. The one thing about it is there's so many studies that show that taking your dreams and putting them on paper and writing them down and reading them daily will truly help you to reach those goals in a better way, because it keeps your mind focused on where you're trying to go and the things that you need to do in order to get there. Just like that, doing that pre-trip, knowing where you're trying to take yourself, it's important. Once you know where you're going, you can make a plan in order to get there. So today, write those goals down because your dreams matter. And today's a good day to write them down and start going after them. Remember, you're loved. Have a blessed day.
Thanks, Candace. You can find more great videos from Candace at Fits Possible Trucking on TikTok. There have been high hopes over the last few weeks that fuel and oil prices and inventories would return to normal levels. However, this is not the case for fuel as the East Coast diesel inventories have fallen once again. This drop has caused prices to rise by an average of 7 cents per gallon. According to FreightWaves, following Memorial Day weekend, the July ULSD rose by 9.6%, which will increase the price of diesel by 37.5 cents per gallon. The International Energy Agency estimated that there was a net decline in global oil production by 730,000 barrels per day in 2021. Although this seems like a dramatic decrease in production, oil capacities are trending with average capacities over the last 5 years throughout the month of May. In fact, the ULSD production is at the highest it has been in a year at 4.8 million barrels per day. However, the output of diesel is much higher than the production rate, which is the reason inventories have dropped. The East is no longer an outlier when it comes to diesel shortages, as diesel inventories are deteriorating across the country, creating tighter inventories and high prices. As summer approaches, there are much milder weather alerts with humidity and heat on the rise. Temperatures are reaching into the high 90s and even 100s in most of the southern Rockies and Plains. Humidity in the central Rockies and the Pacific Southwest continue to rise, which will make for a much warmer summer this year. High winds are expected off of the California coast, with gusts up to 30 and 40 miles per hour. As some parts of the U.S. have increased temperatures, other parts, such as the Midwest and East Coast, are experiencing heavy rainfall. Hurricane season officially started this week as well, and it is expected to be another above-average year. Make sure you are prepared if there is an evacuation in your area. No matter where you are in the U.S. this week, stay safe out there and be sure to check your local weather reports. And that's going to do it for Behind the Wheel. I'm Angela Roach. Be sure to follow or subscribe to catch each episode and leave us a like and a comment. We'll see you next time on Behind the Wheel, powered by HireMaster.